Good morning, everyone. Let's just get everybody in. Probably not going to wear this Santa hat for the whole thing because it is so itchy on my head. But I'll see how far I can get through with it. I have taken most of the things that Rach suggested in the group chat and still people coming in, taken most of the exercises that she suggested and have turned them into stuff. So we're going to start with a deadlift, a squat, and a press as they would look at any other point, and then we're going to start to play with them and put a twist on them. They are all just a bit of fun, but actually, like I'm going to say it, they're pretty decent exercises. They're going to make you strong and skilled and more mobile. It's going to be cool. So as always with dumbbells, take everything at your own pace, and we don't really count reps, so we just sort of see how far we get into something and go, yeah, that's enough. But if you want to count reps, I think 10 to 12 of something is a good number to stick to. You can go fast or you can go slow. Just do what feels, this is itching my head already, just do what feels best for your body. I'm using my 3 kg dumbbells all the way through. Why? Because our turkey got delivered today by our neighbour, buys a turkey because we invite them to Christmas dinner, so they buy the turkey, and it weighs nearly 7 kilograms. So I was like, I'm going to use that as a base for my dumbbells. I'm going to use 2 3 kgs, and then I'm nearly lifting my turkey the whole time. That's it. No other rhyme or reason to it. So we're going to start with a deadlift. So holding whatever you've got. Obviously, if you haven't got dumbbells, it doesn't matter. Hold whatever you've got in front of your thighs, and we're going to very slowly bend at the hips, pushing that bum backwards as nipple lasers come down to the ground. Keep those dumbbells close for now, and then push the hips forward to stand back up. And that's where we are to begin with, making sure that you are breathing in and out. I'm going to face you now. Taking those dumbbells down. Now, yours might look different to mine. My hamstrings are always quite tight, so I can feel them even when I get to my knees. But for some of you, you might be nearer to the floor already. Just breathing and taking everything nice and slow to begin with. Let's just give your body and brain a chance to catch up with what's happening. Easing it in gently. Lovely. Let's have 3 more of these, nice and slow. Again, trying to push that bum as far back as possible. Lovely, and relax. Holding on to those dumbbells still, we're going to go straight into a squat. I like to put my dumbbells up here, but you can hold them together here, or leave them by your side if you want to. Actually, I might put them together here at the top, so I don't get my hair caught in them. And just your regular squat. Make sure that you adjust your feet to give yourself room. Some people like to squat quite narrow. Some people like to squat quite wide. So have a play with your feet and see what works for you. Again, nice and slow. Keeping nipple lasers pointing forward as we squat up and down. No need to rush. The world can wait. Can wait for you to finish your squats. And again, making sure that you're just breathing in and out. Let's have 2 more. Excellent stuff. And again, keeping those dumbbells in the hands or whatever you've got, maybe a couple of wine bottles. We're going to go straight into an overhead press. So taking them above the head. Again, nice and chill for now. Nice and slow. Breathe. moving has distracted me from the itch of my head. So we're all good in the hat for now. Lovely. 3 more. Lovely stuff. And relax, dumbbells all the way down. Empty hands. Grab a sip of something. So we're going for our first deadlift variation, and this is scooping up the wrapping paper. So we're just going to take 1 dumbbell for now, holding it like this, and you're going to step forward and you're going to scoop the wrapping paper off the floor and into the bag like that. So we're just taking a step. I took mine quite wide because it makes me feel a little bit more stable, but you can just go straight in front if you want to. I just did a bit wider because, I don't know, might fall over. Feeling a bit wobbly this morning. So stepping forward, scoop the wrapping paper, scoop it up. And as Rach rightfully said, hopefully for the recycling bin. So although you collect it in a little bag, we then have to empty it out into the recycling bin because we can't put plastic bags in our recycling bin. Don't know about anyone else. Scoop the wrapping paper. So we're already thinking about tidying up, and tomorrow hasn't even happened yet. I feel like that's very on brand for me. Although it is Matt with his OCD, that he's the tidier tomorrow. He'll be trying to control the situation to make himself feel better. So I don't really have to do a lot. Make sure you're breathing. Let's have 1 more of each. If your lower back feels tired, don't worry. It has got loads of muscles in it that had to work really hard just then. They are in control of stopping you from falling over on your face. So say thank you to them. Don't give them a hard time for hurting. They have to work hard. Okay, next up, we've got punches for the bigoted relative. So anyone who's commenting on your body, your food choices, obviously don't actually punch them unless you really want to cause that scene on Christmas Day. That is your business. This is just to manifest getting that anger out. So we're going to squat down. We need 2 dumbbells. We're going to squat down and we're going to punch like that. Okay? Squat, punch, punch. That is the rage for the bigoted relative. Okay? When you're ready, punch, punch. Really give it some. Get that rage out. And again, muscles in the upper and lower back assisting in this movement. Make sure you're breathing. You might even want to say something like, don't comment on my body, like that. Give it some. I know that Keezy is shouting, I don't want to listen to the same 2 songs all day. I'll let her explain. So keep it going. Let us have 2 more. And then the next one follows on nicely from that one. It's a wide press, not everyone's favourite, but here we are. And it's a celebratory, woohoo! The bigoted relative has left. So like I say, follows on nicely from that one. So instead of pressing straight up, which you can if you prefer to do your presses straight up, you can. If you'd like to mix it up a little bit for the shoulder, press them as wide as you can. Yay, the bigoted relative has left. Yay, I can put my pajamas on. Whatever you're yaying on Christmas Day, let's train for that celebration. Woo! Mine will just be when I can put my pajamas back on. and sit in silence and carry on reading my book. That is what I'll be celebrating. So keep breathing. Oh, let's have 3 more. If you've got it, you can always take a break whenever you need one. Last one. Oh, my arms feel on fire. Awesome. Pop them down. Full rest. Show me jazz hands. Christmas jazz hands. Next, we've got turkey in the oven, which again, seeing how much my turkey weighs, I sort of know why it surprises me every year. They're massive, but I was like, well, that is quite a lot of weight to handle on that flimsy foil tray that we've bought for it. And our oven is low, but obviously I've got to factor in the fact that some of you have got ovens that are up here and you've got to do a bit of arm stretching out here. So this is what it looks like. It's in our deadlift pattern. So you're going to hold your turkey tray or whatever, like I say, fake meat, ham, salmon, whatever you've got that weighs a ton. Hold your tray and you're going to hinge forward at the hips and then extend those arms out like you're putting it in the oven. Obviously, you've got to stand back a bit because you don't want to lose your eyebrows or burn your face. So leaning down, nipple lasers go down, arms extend forward. And then as we come up, we've got to just, depending on what oven you've got, we're going to also put it in that top oven as well. So here we go, turkey in the oven. Lean down, extend arms, come up, put it in the top oven. Some of you might have 2 ovens on the go. So here we go. Leaning down, extend arms, put it in the oven, come up, top oven. Holding it like you're holding that tray. So I think this one is, this one's very important. I always feel really wobbly when I'm like, you've got to hold hot stuff with like a flimsy little tea towel and all the gravy and liquid is like sloshing about. It makes it really difficult. Top oven. Let's have 2 more. Extend arms, bottom oven, top oven. Last one, arms are actually on fire. Bottom oven, top oven. There we go. Pop those down. I was going to hold on to them, but my arms need a bit of a rest. So the next squat is the Krampus squat. This is a chance for you to really like let some unhingedness out. You can do it with no dumbbells or no weights if you want to, but with weights, it can look like this. So you're going to squat down, and then you're just going to take a few walks forward whilst you're sort of like growling. Then stand up and squat down again and walk them back. So yeah, I reckon let out a few growls. I won't, just because, you know, this is going to be on a recording for the rest of my career. So you let out whatever noise you need to as you do your Krampus squat walks. So squat down, Krampus, 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 stand up, and then back again. Krampus, Krampus. I won't say that the whole time. It's sort of creeping me out. And again, squat down, little walks. I suppose this is me imagining that I'm walking on like hooves and goat legs, because that's what he's got, hasn't he? Yeah, he's like part animal. So thank you to whoever suggested letting the inner Krampus out. We won't be, I don't know, does he steal children? I'm not sure of the story. We're just keeping it to the Krampus walk. We're not doing anything else weird that he might do. Actually sweating over these. Let's have 1 more, forward and back, little steps. Christ. And again, pop those dumbbells down, mostly because my arms feel very tired. We don't have any more presses. What we do have is a stretch to make more room for cheese, and then a moment of quiet contemplation to just decompress. which were two other things on the list. My heart's actually racing after those things. So again, you can do this with a weight or no weight. We're going to squat down. It looks the same whether you're using a weight or not, because you'll stretch your hands in the same way. You're going to take a really shallow squat, and then as you come up, you're going to push that dumbbell in the air, and then you're just going to lean, because you're just trying to find that extra bit of room for some cheese, maybe in another stomach that we have invented for Christmas' sake. And then again, squat down, reach really high, and then lean to one side. Okay, join in whenever you're ready. Nice and slow. Let's wind everything down. Don't want to overstimulate you for the most overstimulating time of year. So now concentrate on your breathing and that stretching. Nice big lean, like you're pouring some water out of your ear. Can't believe I actually survived with this hat on the whole time. One more each way. Ooh, excellent stuff. That was just the last of those demons just being released there. Now, if you are near a chair, sit yourself down. If you're not, you can grab a little space on the floor. And we are doing the sit on the edge of the bed and quietly contemplating, but we can just, while we're here, just take some really big breaths, which I know you all haven't been doing because we've all been so stressed out and overstimulated. The sort of breaths that just really fill the rib cage all the way around and almost like lift you up. So taking it in, it doesn't matter. I know people always go in through the mouth, out through whatever. That doesn't matter. Breathe in however you want, but just expand. Hold it for a second and then slowly release it out. If you want to, and again, if you're near a chair, you can, I'll do it on my air conditioning unit that I never plug in because it's too loud. You can pop your hands on your sofa and do those big breaths in that modified child's pose, or in whatever position you like. In fact, I think I'm going to stay there because that felt quite nice after what we've just done. So taking massive breaths, fill the rib cage, fill the back, let it lift you up. Close your eyes if you need to. And really sink in. One more. Just a little chance for you to question your life choices. And then whatever position you're in, release. We are done. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope that was as unhinged as you were expecting. Thanks so much, and hopefully see you all in classes in the new year. Love you all so much. Have a lovely Christmas if you're celebrating. No worries if not.